Scarlet Park, Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 booty rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 booty rockin' everywhere.
Y'all know what be so good in the morning? And don't say I ain't put you on. This Chick-fil-A fruit dog on cup. This is small. This all you need is a small. This is so good. When I tell you. This stuff is just the amount of sweet you need. See, I ain't put you on. So usually when I get here early in the morning, I usually have to open up all the doors for the examination room, make sure all of that stuff is good. Go ahead and get my computer ready. I either work with this one. This is the one I take on hand as far as for going inside the rooms with the patient. And then I go to my desk. And this is where it all happens. I already got 2 voicemails waiting on me. What's up YouTube, it's Desi and I'm back with another video, y'all. So in this video I was going to be doing part 2 as far as for the top 10 best medical assistant specialties to work for as far as for medical assisting. I did want to mention I had already talked about OBGYN, pain management, pediatric. It was 2 more that I'm probably missing, but I'll make sure I leave the link in the bio so you guys could be able to see those. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off with the other couple of ones that I think is a good practice to go ahead and get a fresh start on as far as for picking either your externship, if you're able to get a choice. But let's get right into the video. By the way, for any upcoming medical assistants or any upcoming nurses, I'm hoping that you know, you're doing good so far on your journey as far as for schooling. Make sure that you stay focused, stay on top of everything, and hopefully everything will be all right as far as for your journey. I did complete medical assistant school as far as for the year 2018, and it was the best experience ever. I just recently did a video as far as for my biggest fears during medical assistant schooling and also for externship. So I'm hoping that video will be able to help you guys out as far as for a couple of choices. So let's get right into the video. All right, so the number one, well, should I say number 6? One of the best medical assistant specialties to work at will be cardiology. I know that I had the girl that I went on my externship with, she wanted to actually do her specialty in cardiology instead of OBGYN. And a good thing I can say about cardiologists diagnose and treat cardiovascular diseases. They focus on the heart and the blood vessels. Good thing I can say about this is that you get your experience as far as for EKG. We were in medical assistant school, we were able to perform EKG on each other, and I thought that was really cool. You're able to see the different rhythms, you were able to see like the PQRS wave, you know, all those type of things. You'll be able to see where it's at rest, you know, those type of things. If you're really into the heart flow and you know you're real interested into that, cardiology will be kind of like the good thing for you. You'll get a lot of patients who either struggle with heart problems or, you know, those type of things. Pretty much with the cardiologist, I would say that they educate patients on having a healthy diet and having a positive effect on the heart. So I definitely say, you know, like I said, if you're one of those people that love, you know, the development of the heart and you're looking to get more in depth into it, also get your experience as far as for EKG. And EKG is pretty much where you get the electric cardiogram as far as for the heart flow. So that can be kind of a good experience. So hopefully, you know, this one could be kind of like an interest as far as for you. All right, so the next one, this is something that I probably won't be able to do. Like, I couldn't do it because there's just so much going on. But the next field that I feel like is a good specialty as far as for medical assistant would have to be the emergency room. In other words, ER. So with the emergency room, pretty much physicians who specialize in emergency medicine work in hospitals, emergency rooms, and outpatient emergency care centers. With the emergency room, like I say, you know, you see all types of patients. You'll see a guy coming there with no leg. You'll see a guy coming there with a gunshot wound. You know, it's emergency. You know, you want to make sure that you're really trying to hurry up and get involved as far as for the incident. Another thing about the emergency room, they diagnose and treat patients with conditions from unexpected medical crisis or accidents. And just with the emergency room, like I said, I just couldn't really do it because at the end of the day, I don't know, it's just, it sometimes be sad with certain people injuries, and it's like, it's so much going on in the emergency room. One thing I say about the emergency room, you get all types of experience. So if that's something that you're really looking for, I would definitely say give it a shot. Me personally, I like to work at a smaller practice, and I like to kind of focus on one thing. Like pain management isn't as bad, OBGYN wasn't as bad, and family practice wasn't as bad when I had my experience, but I can definitely tell you ER really isn't something that I would want to do. And plus another thing with ER, like they take up a lot of your time. Like With the ER, you got to understand the ER is on a 24-hour basis. You know, they can come anytime or any day. So do keep that in mind as far as for that. But however, if you're one of those persons where you're willing to try to learn and, you know, do as much as you can, I would definitely say pick up ER. It'll be a good experience. And at the end of the day, you'll be willing to learn a lot of stuff. This one is also a good practice as well too. I would say oncologist. If you're looking to get into the field as far as for cancer development, this will definitely be something as far as for you. For oncologist, like I said, it's cancer development. Oncologists identify tumors, treatment for chemotherapy. Also, you'll be able to get your radiation experience along the way. That also can tie in as far as for EKG as well too. But then again, you may have to deal with like a lot of the MRIs and stuff like that, CT scans, those type of things. Also, oncologists treat both adults and children. I would definitely say oncologist is a definitely good specialty to get into. The only thing I would say about it, it's just so sad seeing, you know, the younger kids that's, you know, dealing with cancer. You know, that stuff is so sad. Oncologists, I would definitely say, you know, have a strong heart when you go into that field. You know, you have those type of patients who either be in denial and rejection as far as for the condition and stuff like that. And, you know, it's so sad because they either be young living with this type of condition, or they either be old living with this type of condition, or even some of them just have the condition and don't even know, you know what I'm saying? So oncologists would definitely be something as far as with which you'll be able to learn a lot of good things about. I definitely have no doubts as far as for oncologists. As far as for the medical assistant girls that I was in school with, nobody ever picked oncologist. So I would definitely say, you know, if you pick oncologist as far as for your externship or as far as for your specialty to work into, that's very different because not many people pick oncologist. So good luck on that. And the last one I would definitely say as far as for is a good specialty to go into would definitely be radiology. It's rare that I've seen any of the patients, or not patients, any of the medical assistants that I went to school with pick this one. But with radiology, they pretty much use x-rays and radioactive substance. Also with radiologists, they specialize in taking and reading x-rays. So if you're into like the MRI kind of field, or trying to like I said again, CT scans and type of stuff like that, if you're really into like a lot of graphing and stuff like that, this will probably be something for you. If you're good with computers, this will probably be something good for you as well too. I would say with radiology, this can kind of tie in as well with trying to see as far as what other diseases you may have with probably identifying cancer tumors or anything like that. They'll be able to see all that type of stuff with the technology that they have. I would definitely say this is a good field as far as for technology too, because at the end of the day, you have a lot you're dealing with as far as for x-rays and computers and stuff like that. So I would definitely say this one could be a good one as well. And with radiology, this will be the last one that I'll be picking out, because honestly, I know the video said 10, but I actually went over 9 because at the end of the day, I felt like these were the top main ones. The other ones they kind of gave me, I really felt like it wasn't nothing. Like they had respiratory, it was a lot of other ones. Like it was something that I felt like, you know, most people probably not into that field as far as for that, but these are the main ones. So I'm hoping that this will be able to help you guys pick out the specialty you're trying to do as far as for externship for medical assisting. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave it in the comments below because I do check it. And in the meantime, I hope that everybody enjoyed their day. Let me go ahead and take my behind to work. We actually don't start our first patient till 9 o'clock. The doctor usually goes to the surgical center at the first time of the half of the day, and then during the afternoon, that's really when we have our first patient. But sometimes we'll have some of them come early to kind of pick up documents and stuff that they need to. So I thought I would go ahead and slot this in. I'm actually the first person here right now. So hoping everybody have a good day, y'all, and peace from your favorite medical assistant. And I have been doing a lot of requested videos, so if you have anything you need me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below or DM me on Instagram at desi.hammy. I'll make sure I respond. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.